Hello, welcome to Spy Money. We are going to show our Quantower setup. Everybody is doing very well. It is just incredible how the prop accounts are working with the evals and the PAs. We're not having any lag. We're not having ghost orders. Ghost orders. We found the problem. The ghost orders were due to something to do with NinjaTrader. So we switched over to Quantower. I got the indicators working. I'll have the coaster bought here in a day or so. Hopefully have it ready by Monday. That's what I'm hoping for. We've got everything kind of done with it, but there's a couple little bugs I'm working out before I release it to everybody. But what can you do now? So just manually enter. So there's really only two things that we're watching for. We're looking for the background color. So we have to have a corresponding background color with the coaster. So just to give you an idea, this one right here is we have a green, well, we have a magenta down arrow, but we have a green background. We don't take that. We have a green up coaster, so we have a green background, so we take this trade. We're looking for $200. That's all we're looking for per contract. And we have our bracket mode set up. We've got our stop loss and take profit set up, so as soon as you enter, it'll just wait. It'll either stop out or take profit. And yesterday, one of our users made $10,000 live account. And today he made I think it was $7,500 or $7,000. I can't remember the exact. $7,840 is what he made. We had another person that made $4,200. And there's several people in there that are making several thousand and so forth. So the profits are there. And we are opening up the leases again since we went to Quantower. The support tickets have went down to nothing. So before I was being wore out with the NinjaTrader platform, with it freezing up, locking up, constantly redoing code and trying to make things work, only to find out it wasn't anything to do with what us or as far as the users were doing. It was just the platform. So we have found that Quantower, there are no problems. The platform just works. The data, straight from one of the users today, and I knew this, but he said that the data is so much cleaner because it's like the NinjaTrader data is delayed in some way. So it's caused issues with our prop accounts, our PA accounts, and so forth, and it's caused all the ghost orders and the blow-ups and all that. So switching over to Quantower has been a blessing for everyone. And in the past, we had a lot of people leave us because NinjaTrader just wasn't working for them, and they were, couldn't get their evals and everything working. It was just constant freeze ups and so forth. No issues with Quantower. It is working perfect. The trade copier that comes with Quantower works seamless. There are no issues with it. I have been trading the evals, the PAs, the live accounts, and I have not had any issues with anything. It's all worked really good. So if you're looking to get started and you're having trouble with ghost orders and so forth, switch over to us, get over to the Quantower, and there's a couple ways that you can do the Quantower. If you're going to do a live account, you can get Quantower for free. You open up an account at AMP Futures. That's where I have my live account. You open up an account there, and you get the Quantower for free. It's a free download. It works perfect. Now, it will not work with your funded accounts on AMP. You have to lease the Quantower program in order for it to work with your prop accounts. So you can lease it monthly, or you can do it quarterly. You can just buy it lifetime, which is what I would suggest. It's just cheaper to do it that way in the long run. But to get started, you can go ahead and lease it for a month, make more than enough money in that first month, probably the first day or week, to be able to pay for that platform. So it actually works really well. So we stopped counting at how many wins there were. I think we stopped at 16 wins and 3 losses from the start. So if we go back here, and I'm just going to show you, let me make sure I'm on the right day. Let's see here. So it goes back to right here. Okay, so let's go back to here. And I'll show you the trades. So the very first one was here. This was a winner. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a loser and there's a loser. So there's 4, 2. And then we have 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you missed that one, you could have got it here. There's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is 14-3 right here because that was a loser. That was the one we had. So there's 14, there's 15, there's 16. It'd be 16-4, 17, 18, 18-5, 18-6, 19, 20. So it's 20 winners, 6 losses, 21, 20 and 7 losses, 20 and 8, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. So there's 28 wins, and what did I say, 8 losses, I think I said. So you're net 20 trades. So with being net 20 trades, if you're going for $200 a trade, that's, a lot of money. So 20 trades at $200, couple grand, and and that's only one contract. A lot of people are trading more than one contract because the strategy is so consistent, the drawdown's very little, so they're jumping in. Now what we recommend, a lot of people say, which funded account do you recommend? Well, the $250,000 account with Apex is a real good one, and also the BluSky going with like a $100,000 account is a real good one. BluSky has actually just sent an email, and they were talking about how they give you a true live account, and that helps you out. So once you pass your evaluation account, you actually trade with real money. That's very important. But what I would suggest is if you've got, say, $1,000 or more, I mean, a lot of people got a lot more money, but if you're on a budget, you do $1,000 and you do MNQ, do some micros, do 3 micros at a time. You're only using $300, and you can make $60 per trade. So if you can come in here and let's just say that you go ahead and do 3 winners and you shut it off, that's $180. Your lease is going to cost you $65 a day, so you're still going to be $115 a day. So it's about $600, give or take. Depends on your trades and so forth. About $600 a week. 604 weeks is $2,400. That's pretty good extra money, and that's paying your lease. So let's get you started. The strategy is simple as can be. I just showed you how it works. It's very simple. As far as setting up Quantowers, is very simple. We have some different helps with that in order to know what to do and so forth. And we have our Discord, a lot of people asking questions. We've got the majority of everybody switched over to it. We are not going to support NinjaTrader any longer. Reason being is it just too many issues, and that's wore me out with trying to figure out what's wrong and looking at code and so forth. And it turned out it had nothing to do with spy money. It had everything to do with them. So we have moved away from it, and we are all on Quantower, and it's working really well. The data stream is excellent. The platform, it actually works kind of like TradingView. So if you're used to trading on there as far as the different things, I mean, you can move your different lines and so forth, your drawing tools, that was the word I was looking for. It works pretty much like TradingView. It's very simple. You do have a toolbar here, so there's no third-party programs or anything. So, the problem with NinjaTraders, you had to build everything to make it work, and you would load up so many things on a chart that it would just be too slow. And that was the main thing. I mean, with Quantower, the only thing that we have on here are really just a few indicators. We've got 4 indicators that we're using, actually 5, counting the lender. We've got 5 indicators we're using, but you only need 2. You need the coaster and you need the lender. You only have to run 2. But by having the levels and so forth, it kind of gives you an idea of where the market is actually going to go, and that's very important. So we've got everything working on it. We're going to have the bot working probably first of the week. I think we'll probably be able to roll it out to everybody. But it's working great. People are making tons of money. It is amazing that the people that are switched over already, how good they feel about it just works. And when you're trading those eval accounts and so forth, it's just like you're always, trading's hard enough the way it is. But when you have to fight a program and you have to fight ghost orders and things like that, that just makes it even worse. I mean, it just makes it not worth it. I cannot count the number of people that left SPY money, not because of SPY money itself, but because of having trouble with their NinjaTrader. It's just unbelievable how many people left because of that. And there was nothing I can do about it because I couldn't control what they did. I can only control what we did. So, but now by using the Quantower, it has really taken off and it's doing great. I have no problems at all with it. It just works. The evals, the PAs, the live accounts and so forth. And AMP, I've had an account with AMP for probably 5 years, and the customer service there is just excellent. They really take the time to help you out and so forth. I mean, this morning I had a data issue with an account that I don't even use, but I use it for my programmer. And I had a data issue with that. I sent them a support ticket. They answered back within 5 minutes. I had it resolved within 15 minutes, and it was not even their fault. It was my fault. It was something I wasn't doing. And with NinjaTrader, you send a support ticket to them, you might hear from them the same day. You might. And usually you're going back and forth with their automated system, and you can't even get the support you need until, what we ended up doing is just deleting it, reinstalling it, and we could do that real quick and just start all over. We even had to make programs that would, before you started NinjaTrader, you would run this other program and it would go in and clean up databases and so forth, and before it would start it. But we still had issues with that. And it wasn't, it was like some days you would reset a dozen times and then you'd go 2 weeks and never reset. And it was just like, I don't know what's wrong with them. But the Quantower, we have a lot of success with it. We have the indicators working for it. You're going to be able to trade very simple. The strategy is simple. We usually trade in the evening or early morning, a little bit during, before the London close, but after the London close, we usually don't trade. Like right now, we usually stop around 11 o'clock or so on through here, and maybe 11:30, 12 at the latest, and then we'll stop, and then we won't come back in until usually 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon and trade some more then. But if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to let me know. And how do you get started on this? So you're going to see a lot of new changes come into our website. I'm going to change a lot of things. We're getting rid of the Ninja Suite name itself. We're going to put everything based on the Quantower, so it's going to be the SPY money strategies and bots is what we're going to keep on here. It is Quantower only. We no longer support NinjaTrader. The reason we don't is because Quantower works, NinjaTrader doesn't. And that's been our big thing through the whole fiasco. As far as getting started with it, you want to come up here to lease program. When you click on the lease program, it's going to open up another page. And once we get over there, it is at the current time of this video is $1,300 a month. And what you will have to do is you got to read through here. So I made it to where you understand it only works with Quantower platform. That's all we use now. I'm so thankful about that. So I want you to read through here and make sure that you agree to it. And if you do, then you're going to highlight all of this from agree up here to agree at the bottom. Right click, go to copy, and then we're going to go up here to the contact us. When we go to contact us, you're going to put in your first name, last name, email, and phone number. I need all this information. Then you're going to right click, click paste, and put this in here. This is a binding contract between us to make sure that we are both on the same page and that you agree to what we're doing. I want to make sure that everybody understands that what we are doing or what we agree to and that you know before you even pay. Now, what actually comes with the Quantower platform and stuff as far as the strategies and bots and so forth? We only have one bot right now, and that's Coaster, and that'll be available next week. So it'll actually do the strategy that I just showed you, and where you can just put it on autopilot and just let it trade. The indicators that we have right now are these right here, and for the most part, we only use about 5 indicators out of this. We do have some others in here that some people wanted, but we only use about 5 indicators. And as far as the Coaster and the Lender are the 2 that we use for the strategy. The rest of them are just levels that we have. So that's the indicators we have. I don't plan on making all the indicators that I had with the NinjaTrader, and the reason being is we didn't use but a handful of them. So we're just keeping it very basic. We're just going to make what we need for this particular strategy. I do have one bot that I'm going to release within a couple weeks, and we're going to have 2 bots, and probably that's all. And those 2 bots will be more than enough money for you to make what you want. Frequently asked questions, read through here. Make sure that you have any questions. It's probably answered here. If it's not, send me a contact and let me know what your questions are, and I'll do my best to get them answered ASAP. The funded accounts, as far as the prop accounts, Apex just had a 90% off. That's gone now. But these 3 right here is what you would want to do. Now, one thing about with the Quantower, you have to use Rhythmic. Tradeify does not work. Tradeify is specific to NinjaTrader, so they have a monopoly on that part. So make sure that you whenever you purchase these, that you have the Rhythmic. If you already have the Rhythmic PA accounts, then you just sign into the Quantower and it works, and there's no problem with it. So you're already ready to go. We do have some coupons like the Apex Spy Money, the BluSky. I need to take this off because that's gone. And then Take Profit, we have this one right here. But if you just click on these right here, that will open up, and then you can read what's best for you. Apex, they don't really have a live account per se. They tell you it's live, but it's actually, they're paying the money out of their own pocket. And they're paying it based on the resets and so forth, and that's how they're making their money. BluSky does that in the beginning, but once you go through and get to an actual live account, it is real money. It is backed by cash in the bank. With Apex, it is backed by kind of like an insurance policy, and but they pay. I think they pay on average that's about $12 million a month. I think it's what they're paying out. So good company. I wouldn't have one here if they weren't. Take Profit is another one. The only thing I don't like about Take Profit, but I misread it before, and from my understanding, if you're under your threshold, they pay 50%. But once you get over, say you had to make $3,000. Well, once you get over $3,000, then you get your 80% of that. the goal, in my opinion, for these is once you get these passed and you get some money, take that money and put it in your own live account and then trade it. Your taxes are less on your own live account than they are here, and you have no rules other than you just have to have money in your account. So that's how that's what I recommend. All three of these are good. It's just depending on what you want. And as far as like Apex, you have 20 accounts. You don't need 20 accounts. All you really need is just one solid account, and try to make $500 or $1,000 a day, and that's a good living. I mean, $1,000 a day is $250,000 a year. I mean, that's a lot of money, and that's all you have to do. Just get one account, get it. Once you get it passed and everything, and you're doing fine, then get you some more if you want. You don't have to have. I think Take Profit you can have up to 3. And BluSky, you can only take, I think it's up to 100,000. I'm not sure. I think they might have changed that rule. So click on this and go there and read all about it. But if you have any issues or anything, just let me know. Having questions, let me know. The lease program is solid. It's very easy to learn. You're not going to be, spending days and days trying to figure out the strategy. I just showed you the strategy. I showed you how it works. The trade copier and such is real easy. Only thing you have to do is just open up the trade copier, add your accounts. It's very, very simple. So once you get that, you can just go ahead and run it. Quantower, most people that jumped in within a couple of days, they were trading on it pretty good. Very simple. But if you have any questions, let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you and get you started. If you need to talk to me, just give me a call. Send the contact, put your phone number, what's the best time to call you, and if I can, I'll call you during that time. If not, we'll try to schedule something else. I do answer people's questions a lot, and I know this seems like a lot of money to a lot of you, and if you just go ahead and figure out what's going to work for you, and then know that your daily goals, what you can make with it and stuff, and just move forward from there. Everybody have a great day. I look forward to working with you. A lease is open, and the reason I did is Quantower. Have a great day.